So right now I'm out in the G5 territory. I parked my base in Rem, and I'm flying to this Van Vlerken system because I am trying to finish up this faction reputation. So I've got less than 100 million to go now on Klingon. And for those of you curious, these immortal miners. This is classified. People consider this. They call this immortal space because that's what the type of things you're hitting are. And by comparison, you've got 14.5 million power. They do have an ability, increases critical hit damage by 30% for the first 5 rounds of combat. And just in terms of their overall damage per round, you're looking at 4.7 million with 75,000 in piercing damage. And when you compare them to what you've got going on in the regular space, so even though over here, this is G4 territory, they're both level 50 systems. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. They're both considered level 50 systems, but one is considered G4 and one is considered G5. And just looking at the difference, if you look at a 50 miner here, still 14.5 million power. But if you give them a little scan here, damage per round is only 2.8 million. So almost half compared to the other one, which is a pretty big distinction in terms of what you can kill and what you can grind. You probably get a lot more kills, for sure, killing these guys, farming the 50s and 51s. But if you look at the rewards, they're also substantially different. A level 50 miner here, base faction, is giving you 7,500 Klingon rep. With my research and things, Damocles raiding in with party of 6. Thanks, Damocles. Hope you're doing well, sir. What game were you just playing? So 7,500 is what you're getting here in terms of base reputation. With my research and stuff and with the 100% exocomp for the boost to Klingon rep, I was getting about 26,000 per kill. By comparison, again, these bigger G5 guys give 24,000. So that's three and a half times the base reputation. And again, with the same exocomps active. Tiger Warning, thank you very much. So with the same base exocomp active, I was getting about 125,000 reputation per kill. So with the quick exo, I was getting about 3 million or so per hull because these guys obviously hit a lot harder. As you'll see, I'm taking quite a bit more damage here, but it's a lot faster. If I had a lot of free time to spend, I would spend that free time. I would grind in the G4 system. I would probably get a lot more kills, a lot more loot boxes, and probably end up getting more rep per hull. But I'd be spending 45 minutes to an hour per hull grinding there, as opposed to, 5 or 6 minutes right here, and I'm picking up, 2 to 3 million reputation. So it's more expensive for sure. I'm dying faster. But I'm also getting big chunks of reputation, and since I only need a small fraction here, I'm kind of just saving time. So that's the big difference between G4 and G5. Again, even though same power level, same system level, reputation significantly higher, but damage output also significantly higher on these guys. So if you have any questions about the differences between these guys, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer. Wouldn't consider myself a G5 expert in the slightest yet, but this is kind of just dipping my toe in is what we're doing here. So Damocles also, thank you very much for the follow again. I'm assuming you were playing Star Trek Fleet Command because, that's what game you were playing. But I also know you guys like to dabble and stuff. So, you play tanks and you play other games. And I saw Highlander streaming some other dungeon game or something this week. So that's just always curious to know if what you were up to, what you were streaming. Ace, you found a similar issue with the Jem'Hadar. You can easily kill the 49 hostiles, but the 50s smack you around like you were a noob. That is very true. There is a huge difference in the power curve with the Jem'Hadar. We can't see these guys out here, but if you are in the Hera system and you're killing stuff, that's 49, even some of the 50s here. The 50s, the 49s are okay. You can if you can kill them. The 50s here are a nice little jump up in power, but even just moving up to this next system here, it's a very, very big jump in terms of damage output. And you'll find your hull decreasing a lot faster for a very little or minimal increase in the amount of those antimatter bits that you get off them. Hey, good morning, Dean. Am I still on 118? Yes. In fact, it was up earlier. It shut down on me. But yes, I am still on 118 on my secondary account as well.